Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Superman's big ending cameo in the film is actually perfect, despite the backlash it has received from some viewers. Director James Gunn crams a huge number of heroes into Superman, much like how David Corenswet crams a whole lot of muscle into that spandex, creating an entire Justice Gang and teasing Gotham City where Batman likes to lurk. But Gunn saved the best for last with the official debut of Milly Alcock's Supergirl in a surprise cameo at the end. After Superman saves the day, his cousin rocks up to the Fortress of Solitude in the kind of appearance you'd usually expect to see in a post-credits sequence. She's not there to help out, though. In fact, she's just there to get her dog back. Krypto is beyond excited to see his owner slobbering all over him with doggy kisses while she squeals in delight. Superman and his robot Riley suggest she consider boundaries, noting that her lack of discipline could explain why this very good boy is actually a bit naughty when you think about it. Supergirl doesn't care, though. She's actually quite drunk, and not by accident. The Maiden of Might wanted to get mighty hammered, so she visited a world powered by a red sun instead of a yellow one, so her powers would no longer work, including her Kryptonian resistance to poisons like alcohol. Reunited with Krypto, Supergirl goes to leave, presumably on a mission to pound more shots, and on the way out, she shouts "Bye, bitch," to a bemused Superman. A number of outlets have suggested Kara calls Sups a bitch in some kind of antagonistic fashion, but it's clear that she's just drunk and messy and sharing banter with her cuz. Superman isn't offended, of course, but some viewers haven't taken to the tone of this scene, which is unfortunate, because it's actually the perfect introduction for DC's new take on Supergirl, especially when you consider what's to come in her solo movie next year. Pocket dimension aside, Superman is mostly an Earthbound adventure, but that won't be the case for DC's next movie. The 2021 miniseries it's based on, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, sees Kara journey on a medieval-inspired tale of revenge across the cosmos with Krypto in tow. Beyond the setting, however, Supergirl's solo venture will also set itself apart in other key ways, reminding audiences that Kara is so much more than just a female Superman ripoff. Director James Gunn has already said as much in a press release, explaining that Superman is a guy sent to Earth and raised by loving parents, where Supergirl in this story, she is a character raised on a chunk of Krypton. She watched everybody around her perish in some terrible way, so she's a much more jaded character. That experience would have been traumatic for anyone, especially now that we know some Kryptonians weren't exactly well-intentioned in their scientific pursuits. Is it any wonder, then, that Kara is drinking so much to numb the pain of losing not just her family, but her entire world, one she remembers in ways that her cousin never can? Tom King and Bilquis Evely's miniseries also starts with a drunk Kara celebrating her 21st birthday off-world, even without her powers. She fights off an aggressive alien in the bar where she's drinking, but what she can't fight off is her anxieties or nausea, for that matter either. Whether that exact scene ends up in the movie remains to be seen. Gunn's Superman did change a lot, after all, despite the film's clear love for its source material. But the way Kara makes use of a red sun to get wasted is already confirmed by her cameo in Superman, which teases a darker story for the Woman of Tomorrow. Because yes, that initial debut worked well as a surprise standalone moment, perfectly encapsulating the tumultuous superfamily dynamic in just a few short lines. Yet beyond the humor, it's clear that Kara is struggling, she's not okay. And as painful as it might be, that's also a fascinating setup, which helps set Supergirl apart as her own flawed hero. In a world already crammed full of superpowered beings, Kryptonian or otherwise, it's reassuring to see that Kara's story won't just follow in Superman's footsteps, and it's coming with a comic book faithful approach to boot.